Welcome back. We have traveled to the Republic of Benin to the wheel within a wheel, the double snake mound that we hope is the homeland of Tetlo's tribe, where we can perhaps find her remains and with them the talisman that was taken from Gunther, but that is rightfully ours, being the Schattenjäger currently, and hopefully Wolfgang is here too somewhere. We've been finding all of these weird tiles with snakes on them, and also this rod, which seems to fit perfectly in the hole in the wall, but it doesn't do anything. You can go and try this thing in every single hole if you want.
The rod fits into the hole in the stone. Nothing happens.
But I can tell you now, nothing will happen on any of them. For the meantime, let's just continue collecting these tiles.
An etched stone is on the wall.
3 snakes.
A shadow flickers in the corner of Gabriel's eye.
Sure. So far, all of them have a different number on them. Perhaps we just need to put them in order. No tiles here, nothing else either. So let's keep going. There's more of these weird zombie things.
An etched stone is on the wall.
Ooh, that's a lot of snakes. 12. Apparently.
Gabriel has the...
It's stuck.
Didn't the poem say something about 12 and 3? So is 12 important? Is 3 important? 3 has been important before. In the Drei Drachen riddle thing with the clock. Interesting. So far 12 and 7 have been stuck. There's another tile on the floor here. Which is 4 snakes. I think that's the one that we just picked up. That's the annoying thing, you can't really tell if you don't remember which ones you already had. It's hard to tell which is the new one. I think it's this one. 4 snakes. Let's see which is on the wall. With the ones on the wall, you can look at them before you pick them up to see how many snakes are on them, but not with the ones that are on the floor.
An etched stone is on the wall.
That's 9 snakes. And that's not stuck. Nothing here, except more zombies. And another one on the floor here. How many of these rooms are there? It's a circle, so we should be coming back to our starting point eventually. This one.
A shadow flickers.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 snakes. That's a bit complicated. Who's been leaving these things on the floor?
A shadow flickers in the corner.
I'm getting real tired of that. This one, I think, which is 11 snakes. Are we there yet? Another one on the wall here.
An etched stone is on the wall.
1 snake.
The vine...
What did that say?
The vines are thick and tough. Taking them down would not be easy.
Oh, okay. I didn't really want to. Suppose we really need some, we could cut them down. And we're back at the beginning. See, this is the entrance. Which means that up here is the door. If that is indeed a door. It looks like one anyway. Which has one of the stuck tiles in it. Now, if you've been keeping count, there are 12 rooms. We also have snakes with the numbers 1 through 12, tiles with the numbers 1 through 12 on them, as indicated by the number of snakes. And 12 and 7 are stuck, meaning that we can fill in the remaining ones. Because if you'd mapped the place out and drawn down where 12 and 7 are, you'd see that they are in their proper positions to form a complete circle from 1 through 12. And I guess they picked 12 and 7 and not 12 and 6 for the stuck ones to make sure that you couldn't be confused about which order to put them in. Although, I think going clockwise would have been the logical thing to do anyway. I wonder if this pole does anything on the door. Nope. Perhaps if we put all the tiles in the correct order and then use the pole on the door, something will happen. Anyway, that is our next task, putting all the tiles in the correct order. And since this is 7, I think...
An etched stone is on the wall.
Yep, that's 7.
From off.
That means that in the next room we should put 8. Not surprisingly. And 8 was the circular one. And then 9. This is one of those puzzles where the execution is harder than figuring it out, which is something that I'm typically not all that fond of. To make a complete circuit again. Um, 10. And 11. And if I'm doing everything right, the next room should have 12 already in place. Yep, there it is, 12. So we'll continue on with 1 in the next room, but let's speed things up a little bit, shall we?
From off in the mound echoes us.
And that's the last one, and we got points for doing it, so they must be correct. So far, however, nothing happened. But let's try and use that rod again. Now that we've gotten them in the right order. It is actually kind of nice that all of the tiles have had such distinct patterns on them, which made them easy to tell apart, even in the inventory. So I didn't have to look in detail to see which is which. Well, that didn't work. Of course, we could go around and try the rod on every single one. And we'd probably get the right one eventually. Maybe you do need to stick the rod into every single one of them in sequence or something, from 1 to 12. But that would be needlessly tedious even for a Sierra game. Let's instead remember the poem from the start of the day, 12 and 3. And as we already know, the number 3 is important for our family. Drei Drachen. There are 3 snakes in the sketchbook. And the number 3 on the clock as well. So our best bet is probably to try the number 3. It's kind of weird, actually, because this tomb is not really connected to our family. Yet somehow that's still the solution to the puzzle. I've lost count.
An itch
Oh, I did not lose count. We're in the right room. Let's see if that works.
from somewhere off in the mound, Gabriel hears a soft click, then a rumble.
And now comes the bit I hate. And this directory is full. That's annoying. Do I have a third one? Yes, I do. With some old save games in there. We can delete those. I'll do that later. I'm going to save this as zombie for reasons you will soon see.
Uh-oh. I have a feeling that did something.
Yep. They're coming
The
alive.
mummy-like bodies have animated, and they appear intent on one thing. Gabriel.
I really don't want to be dead. Can we try that again?
Yes, we can. And this is a really annoying section of the game. And we have to fight our way back to that doorway, that mural we saw, through a couple of zombies. And in some rooms that is easier to do than in others. And we'll see about doing that in the next video.